You Googled someone once. Got basically nothing useful. That's because you were using the wrong tool. These 7 are free, open source, and find things Google never will. Let me show you. Disclaimer. This content is provided for educational and ethical cybersecurity awareness only. This video is not sponsored, and any misuse of the information or tools demonstrated is strictly discouraged. Tool number 1. Blackbird. Start with a username or an email address, and Blackbird fans out across more than 600 platforms simultaneously to find every account associated with it. That number matters. Sherlock, which most people know, checks around 400 sites. Blackbird goes further because it's fully integrated with the What's My Name project database, which is community-maintained and constantly updated with new sites. The false positive rate is also notably lower because the site list is verified rather than just checking if a URL returns something. But the feature that actually separates Blackbird from every other username tool is the built-in AI analysis layer. Once accounts are found, Blackbird sends just the site names, no personal data, to its AI engine, which generates a behavioral and technical profile of the user based on what platforms they're active on. Forum communities, development platforms, adult content sites, niche communities. The combination of platforms someone uses tells a story, and Blackbird surfaces that story automatically. Export comes in PDF, CSV, or raw HTTP response format. For investigators who need to document findings cleanly, that matters. Tool number 2. H8Mail. Different starting point. You have an email address and you want to know what's happened to it across every major data breach, and who else is connected to it. H8Mail is an email OSINT and breach hunting tool that queries multiple breach databases simultaneously and aggregates the results. You put in a target email and it searches across breach services, returns what credentials have been exposed, and shows you the history of what's been leaked and from where. The feature that most people don't know about is the chase function. When H8Mail finds accounts through breach data, it uses those results to discover related email addresses, alternate accounts the person uses, professional emails connected to the same identity, variations they've registered across different services, and automatically adds those to the search queue. 1 email in becomes 5, 5 becomes 15. The hide flag is worth knowing too. It shows only the first 4 characters of any found passwords, which makes it usable for demonstrations without fully exposing credentials on screen. It works locally against breach databases you already have, or connects to external services via API keys. Tool number 3. Instaloader. Instagram is one of the richest sources of personal information that exists publicly, and it's consistently underworked in OSINT investigations because most tools only scrape surface data. Instaloader goes deep. You give it a username and it downloads the entire publicly available profile. Every post with its caption, hashtags, and timestamp, stories where accessible, highlights, tagged photos, IGTV content, the follower and following lists, comments, location tags on individual posts. That location tag piece is what investigators pay attention to. When someone has tagged their location on 20 posts over 2 years, you can reconstruct a behavioral map. The neighborhood they consistently post from on weekday mornings, the gym they're at every Tuesday, the coffee shop that appears in their background 3 times. None of it was hidden. All of it was public. Nobody put it together until someone ran Instaloader. It also handles bulk operations. You can run it against multiple accounts or a full follower list, which scales up for larger investigations. Tool number 4. SocialScan. This one is specifically about accuracy, and it solves a problem that makes most username and email checking tools frustrating to use. The problem is false positives. A lot of username checkers work by sending a request to a platform and reading the HTTP response code. If it returns 200, they flag the username as taken. The issue is that many platforms return a 200 response even when a username doesn't exist, which means your results are full of platforms the person isn't actually on. SocialScan fixes that by using each platform's own API endpoints, rather than just checking HTTP responses. It actually queries whether the email or username is registered, the same way the platform itself checks during account creation. The result is dramatically fewer false positives. When SocialScan says an account exists, it actually exists. It's also fast, lightweight, and the output is clean. For anyone who's spent time manually verifying results from other tools, the difference is immediately obvious. Tool number 5. SN0INT. The first 4 tools each do one thing well. SN0INT is the framework that ties together multiple investigation types into a single, structured workflow. It's a semi-automatic OSINT framework written in Rust, which means it's genuinely fast. But the architecture is what makes it different. It has a built-in package manager and a module system. The community maintains modules for username enumeration, email investigation, subdomain discovery, social media profiling, phone number lookup, IP and domain intelligence, breach data, and more. You install the modules you need and chain them together inside the framework. What that means in practice is that you're not hopping between 5 different tools. You define a target within SN0INT and progressively build the investigation by running modules against each piece of data as it surfaces. A username finds accounts. An account surfaces an email. The email goes into breach modules. A domain comes back from one of those and goes into infrastructure modules. That connected workflow is what professional OSINT investigators actually use, rather than running isolated tools and manually connecting the dots between them. Tool number 6. Eagle Eye. This one is the most visually striking of the 7, and it approaches person finding from a direction most people never think of. Eagle Eye takes a reference photo of a person and searches for matching faces across Instagram. It uses face recognition to compare the reference image against profile photos on discovered accounts, meaning you can start an investigation with just a photo and potentially end up with a username, a profile, and everything connected to it. The practical application for authorized investigators is significant. In cases where you have a physical description or a photo but no username or email, images from an incident, profile photos from one platform you're trying to trace to others, Eagle Eye provides a starting point that no other tool on this list does. Worth being honest about 2 things. Face recognition accuracy varies by photo quality and lighting, and the tool depends on face recognition APIs that have changed over time. Check the current GitHub for the latest working configuration before building a workflow around it. Tool number 7, Protosint. Last one and the most specialized. But if you've ever tried to investigate a ProtonMail address and hit a wall, because ProtonMail is built specifically to resist identification, Protosint is what people in this field use. ProtonMail is end-to-end encrypted. The addresses are anonymous by design. You can't look up who owns one through normal channels. But Protosint works around that by querying what's publicly exposed about a ProtonMail account without breaking the encryption. Account existence verification, whether the address has been used in specific online contexts, public keys associated with the address, and connections to other identifiers. It also checks whether a ProtonMail address appears in breach databases, which is useful for connecting an ostensibly anonymous email to known compromised credentials from other services. For anyone doing OSINT work where the target is using ProtonMail specifically to stay anonymous, journalists, fraud investigators, corporate security teams, this is one of the few tools that gives you any traction. Like the video if this helped. Subscribe for more OSINT and security research content. Drop a comment. Which of these 7 are you installing first? See you in the next one.